Now, did you grow up Catholic?
Yeah. So born and raised. I was baptized in Venezuela.
Uh-huh.
The other day I was actually looking at my baptism anniversary. It just happened. August 22nd.
Wow. Awesome.
So baptized in Venezuela, and then I did my first communion here at St. John Vianney.
Okay.
And then got confirmed at technically St. Lawrence. So I did it through the university. So those big adult confirmation masses, I think it was at St. Lawrence.
So it's been part of your life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big part.
Growing up and all of that, it's always been there.
It's always been there. Was it always practiced?
Okay.
But always been there. Yes.
Now, you and I have sort of a connection when it comes to St. Faustina.
Yes, we do. So yeah, we actually, the first time we went to St. Faustina, my mom and you worked at the same school.
Yes.
And
she was my assistant principal and I was teaching SPED at the time.
Yeah. And y'all rode together for something.
Yeah, I think it was some kind of professional development or something. I rode in her car. Yeah.
And she had the rosary hanging.
I saw the rosary. Yeah.
We all have rosaries in our car. Like my mom has always said, like Mary protects us when we drive. Like, so she had the rosary, and you mentioned something like, "Oh wait, are you Catholic?" Well, there's this new church that's happening. And
I was so high on St. Faustina being new.
Yeah.
I was like, that's so exciting. We've got this new parish. Yeah.
Yeah. And you're like, and the pastor's great. And yeah, so we went. I mean, I don't think it had been even a month. Like it was very, very new. We didn't even have Spanish mass yet. It was, I think at this point we just had the vigil and like 1 or 2 on Sundays.
Yeah, it was 2 on Sundays. Yeah.
And so, yeah, you invited us, and so I can blame you. Good blame. Very thankful. Very thankful.
So if anybody here at St. Faustina is like, oh, Luisa, she's getting on our nerves.
Yeah, just blame Rudy.
Yeah.
It's not me, it's
and
Rudy.
It's been ever since.
Oh, ever since. Hooked.
That's awesome.
Hooked, yeah.
Your parents, do they go other places, or it just all depends?
It's been here.
St. Faustina.
Yeah, so when we started, because when we moved, we used to go to St. John Vianney because they had a really good Spanish mass.
Okay.
And it's kind of farther than, like, for example, St. Bart's or Epiphany. But we really just enjoyed St. John Vianney. We had good friends. Like, our only friends at the time that we knew here in Houston went there. So it was kind of like a family thing. They were our adopted family. So we went there. And little by little, it was just, the drive was a lot. And so we started going to Epiphany, but didn't love it as much. And I think also just in the faith journey we were in that point.
Okay, yes.
It wasn't that much of a priority. But yeah, ever since St. Faustina, we were hooked.